Here we are coming to you live on pre-recorded video from Gold Shores, Alabama. What we're going to do today is show you our home away from home, our humble abode. Right here, what we have is a 2005 Fleetwood Pace Arrow. It has 2 slide outs. We bought it 3 years ago with 5,000 miles on it. Like, this thing was brand new still. So basically that's it. It still shines. We keep it clean. We love it. We put new tires on it. We've done several things. I'll show you throughout. We put solar on it. But we'll just go inside and I can go ahead and show you what we got. Come on. First off, before we retired, we had a commercial flooring company. So we redid these steps, took the green carpet out and put this linoleum floor in. Brightened it up. The floor matches the leather. So this is real leather. It's not the pleather that you see people replacing all the time. This is real leather. It's really nice. It spins around so you can sit in these. Both of them do. We don't really spin that one around. But this right here is our recliner. Kick back. And watch the boob tube, or smart TV, whatever you want to call it. So we'll start up here. Basically this right here had an old school flat screen 100-pound TV, because Maxine and I we about dropped it. It was crazy. I couldn't believe it was. We did drop it. But we got rid of that, and I had this TV sitting in here forever, mounted, and finally I built this door right here so we could use this as storage. And you see, have some chips and different things, but we store things in here. This is really great. I built that right there and just mounted the smart TV to this wall right here, and it worked great. I just knew when we were out west, somewhere along the way, these magnets weren't gonna hold, but they never let go. I could not believe it. So up here we have your basic cockpit. We have the Garmin. It works great. It is big, works great. The only thing about the Garmin is you cannot use it independently. You have to use Google Maps, or Apple if you have Apple. That thing, it'll say attention, sharp curve, and it'll be just a bend in the road. And it'll want to take you so far out of the way to keep from avoiding just regular roads. And I don't know. I'm just not going to drive 50 or 100 miles out of the way when I could go just down a regular road. All I'm concerned about is 2 things, and that's I don't want to be overweight and go over any bridges, and I don't want to have a bridge that's too low and I can't go under. That's it. If the weight limit on that road says my RV can go down it, this RV will go down it. Tell them where we went, Maxine. Where did we go?
Oh, Lord. Jerome, Arizona.
We went through.
He went through Jerome, Arizona. He went around that mountain.
Well, I didn't go around.
My butt was drawled up, and I told him, if you can drive that mountain, you can drive anywhere. I have confidence in you.
Well, I had an option. And the option is to drive 50, 60 miles around out of the way to get from Sedona to Scottsdale. And where were we going in Scottsdale? Costco. So I wanted to go the quickest way possible to get to Costco as quickly as possible. So the only option was drive through there. Now, we had already been to Jerome a couple of weeks before on the motorcycle, and I had not gone past Jerome. Now, that's where it kind of got sketchy. It was a little tight, I'm going to say, but the weight limit.
It was very tight, no railings.
This RV didn't go over the weight limit. So there you go, we made it. But my whole point is this right here. Use this with Google Maps unless you don't care about just staying on the highway constantly, because sometimes the curves in the back roads are where you want to go. That's where you see the cool stuff. Other than that, right here we have Maxine's office right here. She still does, mostly paying bills and different things. We still have the flooring business. We just do we're very small. We used to be really big with lots of employees. Now we just do, we're small amounts just for a little extra income. Basically, that's it. We don't use the DVD VCR anymore. It's still up here. We do have walkie-talkies in here we use, you know, mostly for like parking and backing up. But this is her office stuff here. But we'll move on back. One thing I have replaced is I got the, something cool. I'll have to put it up there. I think it's, I forget. But anyway, it's the digital thermostat for the heat and AC, the front and back units, and it works great. Of course, all this, you know what all this is for the slide out and the tanks and all that. But if you come on back, we have a sleeper sofa here. And I don't know if it sleeps good because I've never slept on it, but I promise you it don't. Our kids and grandkids have slept on it many times. I don't know, but it comes out to here, and in the mornings it's kind of tough to get out, but it is handy to have. Other than that, we just have your basic storage for things up here. If you'll come on back here, we use a French press and a percolator. Other than that, we have the 2-burner stove right here and a convection microwave. The convection oven does work. It's just, it takes longer. So if you got an 18-minute pizza, you just figure on 25, 27 minutes. But it does work like a regular oven. But I prefer ovens. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you that my next RV will have oven. So if you come over here, this is right here, Maxine's eyesore. But it's my office.
It's supposed to be the dining buffet, but it is.
This right here is where we're charging stations and all this. Come around here.
Office of chaos.
Come around here, Maxine. This is where all the magic that you watch happens. Right here. This is it. And I have to have my large screen because even with glasses on, editing, I need a bigger screen. But this is it. This is where I sit for hours on end, right here. Now, if we come around here, what we have is this cool little thing that Maxine made up of all of our grandkids. There's
all of our travel
stuff.
Travel trinkets that we've collected.
People have given us. Everybody needs a little Jesus and ducks and different things. But these are all our grandkids. We have 6 grandkids, 3 boys and 3 girls. Here they all are in one picture. I think that's the only picture we have with all 6 of them.
Here, we got tons of them, but this is the last. This is not the last one. This is just one of them.
This is our crew up in Western North Carolina. We went and volunteered there in Asheville, outside of Asheville in Black Mountain for 4 days after Hurricane Helene and stayed 6 months. This is our group right there. This was our love, our family.
Got a glare on it.
And then we went back for a wedding for the people who started it, Ian and Jenna Lee. And that's how many people showed up to come back for that wedding. But basically that's it. It's our happy place. And I think there's a little light in here. Oh, that's so cool.
Oh, that probably made it better.
But down here, I'll show you later.
Oh, man. Our Axel.
As Axel's no longer with us. He passed away last Christmas Eve. Still struggling with that. But right here, so we do have an ionizer in the back where we fill up our water. We usually do 6 gallons at a time. And so it's got the fluoride filter. It ionizes and it makes the water alkaline. We used to have down here, and then we set these on top, and they just were all jangled. So I put this shelf in. Works really great.
Now we have a great place to keep our water.
Yep. Then right over here, now I've done lots of upgrades here, like the flooring and different things, but I'm gonna go ahead and tell you the one thing that's changed our life. One thing. That's this baby right here. We had the 12 volt, we had the 120 plug-in with a propane evaporative crap junk refrigerator. I just can't believe they make those things. They came over to here. And then earlier this year, it finally went all the way.
Like a foot deep.
Yeah. it finally went all the way out. When it did, we replaced it with this 12-volt, the most beautiful, loving, angelic
No, let me zoom in
refrigerator
all
on
my-
the face of the earth.
All my magnets.
But this right here, you see that temperature? It was way higher on the other one. 10 degrees in the freezer, 37 consistently. It takes almost nothing to run it. But these are all the different places we've been. Here's our name tags for working here. Look at this cool little thing. Richie and Maxine, Alexander's Great Adventures.
I try to collect wood or stone. Sometimes it's
Metal,
kind of, yeah, metals, anything natural, but sometimes you can't help it. You end up with something plastic like that one or those. But I try.
But right here, as you see, we have, they just work great in the
It's
freezer. Steaks, yum. But with that, we had a pantry this wide. So when you have something this wide and that deep, oh, it was just.
My arm wasn't long enough to
it
reach
was-
anything in it.
But now I went to Lowe's and bought this for a kitchen, and I cut the top off and I put it in there. This is amazing. This pantry, from what compared to what we have, was just nuts. How much different.
Oh yeah, and we had food and drawers and all that up underneath the dinette because we couldn't fit it in there and you couldn't reach it.
So
So
if you right here, bathroom, we weren't sure when we got this how much we were gonna love it, but we really liked the bathroom being separate.
and what he means by separate is that the shower is separate
Yeah.
from it.
So if you come back here, of course we have a queen size bed that we replaced a couple years ago, put a new one from where?
Costco.
Costco. Did we buy a mattress from Costco?
We did. What do we not buy from Costco?
So here we go. But it's just your basic shower. It works great. Of course, back here, we had these lights on, but I turned them off. They're too harsh. But basically, the rest of our bathroom back here, we have plenty of 9 drawers right here. This was another one of those 65-pound TVs, flat screen.
Yeah.
It was huge, but now I took it out and we have it for storage. Of course, fan.
We haven't
here.
quite decided what we're going to do with that, so that's why it's an open space there at the moment.
Well, I do want to put build another panel here and put a TV on it and make it where it also opens up.
Oh, yeah, and then we can hide
Yeah.
more stuff behind there.
Yeah, so we can hide more stuff, but just different things. Here's all our clothes. Now we have this here, this handy dandy thing to tighten it, because when we were in one of those states out west, we went over pulled out of a racetrack or speedway, and there was a giant hole in the road and I couldn't avoid it. It's like there was no way to go around it. And when I went down in that hole, this whole thing went.
It twisted like a...
And this thing came out. No, not this one. This one. And was laying over there on glass, everything. It didn't break the glass, but if you see right here, it completely separated right
But
here.
you really can't see that. You have to really look for it.
Well, I got out my handy dandy tool set and my silicone, and I put it all back together, and it's better than ever. But we've learned that before we take off, we put these things together.
And what else have we learned?
A lot of stuff.
What else have we learned to lock?
Oh, the refrigerator.
Yeah.
Now that's the thing. The refrigerator, whoa, buddy. If you don't put that and it goes back and forth, it's a freaking mess. All your ice, pickles busting, just,
Yeah,
I
blueberries.
mean, major. We've both done it.
We've both done it.
So
and that'll be the last time we do it.
Yeah. So look, right here, what do we have here? We have a third air conditioner. Is there anything wrong with our other air conditioners? No, they work excellent. But in the heat, May, we're gonna be down here, April, May, and June, it gets so hot. So we have to have this third unit that we put up there. and I kind of roll down the driver's door window and I have a thing made where the exhaust goes out. So the three of them together work excellent. But
and we brought it with us. We weren't for sure if we need it this trip or not, but we brought it just in case. And
October, you don't need it.
We didn't need it.
The 2 units will work just fine with that.
Yeah.
Plus, I did the silicone roof. So earlier this year, before we went out west, that silicone is very thick, and it has helped cool this thing, or just helped to keep, you know, the sun from making it so hot in here. It's still a tin can, no matter what. But I'm going to be interested when we come back in May to see how well it does. But basically, I can't think of anything else. That's the grand tour of our lovely home away from home. We love it. It does great. Like I said, the people we bought it from,
they took excellent care of it.
That's it. We'll go outside and show some other things. But basically out here, it's just your standard storage. Kind of, this is where I keep. I'm already packed up right here, but this is where I just keep some tools and stuff. I store my Starlink in here. I have the router mounted up here. That way I don't have to get it in and out. All I do is just kind of run the cord out. It stays plugged in. But other things, this is just some random cleaning stuff right here. Different things that we don't need, very rarely use. We have an Onan 5500 generator that helps with boondocking. But basically back here, we have the blue ox set up. We just keep this on here. And then right up here we have, of course, Alexander's Great Adventures. I guess I'm gonna go on up one-handed. And oh, that piece of junk. Don't buy the one from China on Amazon. It doesn't. It worked for a while. It's a piece of crap. So here we are. Silicone roof. This stuff is unreal. I put 2 coats on. It did. I didn't think anything would stick to it, but it did. Where I parked it at my house, it's under a tree. So up front you can see it's got a little bit of dark stuff. I did clean it before I left, but not real good. I got up there. It was the day before we left. I'm like, oh my goodness. So I do need to come back with a pressure washer and clean it real good. But there's no more maintenance. I went over everything, all the lap sealant, everything. And there's no more leaks. But here I put 1,000 watts of solar. Kind of put this right here for air going up underneath. I don't know, it's probably overkill. Well, one thing about silicone, once you do the silicone roof, it's a done deal. One and done, lifetime. But you cannot stick anything to it. No other material will stick to it but silicone. So all these right here are stuck down with silicone. I did put some screws in just because. But these are 5 200-watt panels. So I wired it all myself. Me and ChatGPT went in right there. That was a job. Let me just go ahead and tell you, running these wires, it was something else. But it still worked insanely well on our big trip out west. I had an EcoFlow 3600. I had an Oscal 3600. So 2 power units. So basically 7,200 total of lithium. You know, running the refrigerator, the Starlink, the second monitor. That second monitor pulls way more power than I ever imagined. And then the Starlink pulls about 50 watts an hour, but I would unplug it at night. That thing works great right here. It's rather expensive. You know, to me, $165. I can't say it's not worth it because I pay it. Hey, when you need it, you need it. And if I wasn't editing, I probably wouldn't use it as much, but with editing, I really, truly need it. Back here, we have different things, extra cords, things I never use. Splitter here for when I hook up at home. 30 amp, just different filters, water filters, and oh man, being a volunteer, you find so many of these people leave behind. Different things. Of course, I have that just in case. Basically, the Weber. This right here is where I keep all my sewer hoses and connections right here. And then here's some chairs and different kind of fluids and things that I keep on hand to jack. So basically, that's it. Here's the regulator with a filter, pre-filter. And then right here, I don't have the really expensive one. I think that was $120 Progressive Industries, but it works just fine. I mean, you know, other than that. Of course, we pulled a 2020 Jeep Wrangler. It's Maxine's full-time ride right here. It pulls really well. And if you've been watching our videos, you see that we're camp posting here at Gulf State Park Campground in Gulf Shores, Alabama. We love it. We love it so much that we live in Chattanooga. Our home's Chattanooga, but you see what our tag is. Got a little bit of scratches and stuff here, but oh, I replaced the headlights too. The headlights were so dim, and I put these are Jeep headlights that fit right in. Man, they're just like 3 times brighter. But other than that, this is where the LP is, propane tank that you fill up here. I think that's about it. It's a great RV. Is there things that go wrong with it? Absolutely. And I do all the maintenance, 100% of it. But that's just RV life. I wouldn't have it any other way. Thank you all for watching. Peace.
Thank y'all for watching Adventure 20. We really do appreciate it.
If you would, please subscribe if you haven't already. Also, liking and commenting helps our algorithm way more than we knew. And as you can see, we still have our Wonder Puppy here, and he still doesn't have a name. Hopefully, we'll have him named by next week. It may end up being Maverick.
He has so many personalities, it's hard to narrow it down.
We're gonna have to pick one eventually. Yes, this is a different living room than the Class A that's featured in the video you just watched. So we may have done a thing and got another RV, and now we're trying to decide if we really want to size down this small.
Right. We're just giving a test run right now.
Yeah, we took a trip to Atlanta at our daughter's for Thanksgiving, and it went well. It's a big difference. It's a big difference in size. Tune in next week, and we will give you the rundown on this new camper. Thank you all. Everyone have a great day. Peace.
Peace. He's like, what are you doing to me? I don't know.
Are you daddy's boy? I'm daddy's boy.
Come here. Fluffy bottom boy with the boots, with the fur. Do you know how to be still?